In this world, I've only known two friends, and together we journeyed in all different types of capers. My pals, the ballpoint pen and the piece of paper. When they all around, I always feel safer. Nothing comes between me and them, it's us forever. But lately they've been telling me they felt under the weather, and I wish I would've treated them better. They were there, they helped me write my first song and my first love letter. But it makes me sad to think Ballpoint's complaining to me. He's running out of ink and piece of papers, telling me he's turning yellow in his old age, and I should move on with my life and turn the page. I say he can be saved and try not to cry. Convince myself he's not going to the wastebasket in the sky. Cause me being alone is something I can't see. I still remember you was white and as bright as can be. And Ballpoint had the best spring action under my thumb. My pressure wants to sit there for hours and let the ink run. But that was the past. Now when I wanna write an idea, I'm afraid to ask. They know, so they help me out anyways, and we have a couple of laughs, knowing each word could be your last. Living without you is something that I don't want to grasp, but something felt terribly wrong. I thank them for this song. It said so long, and like that, they were gone. Got caught in the moment where I had to look back on my life. Mistakes I made, so sad to say. It was all just foolish pride. Got caught in a moment where I had to realize this was the end. Meet again, my only friends. Piece of paper and the ballpoint pen. It's been 2 years or so since I last wrote, and every time your names get spoken, I get a lump in my throat. But it's getting better and I'm learning to cope. In the beginning I had lost all hope. You could imagine how the first years were the worst. I couldn't drink enough to drown my sorrows, to quench my thirst. I went unshaven for weeks, and people would ask me what was wrong, and I just couldn't speak. Moving on, I never gave it a thought. In those years, I had the worst case of writer's block. I had to do something, it was a trip. Ballpoint, I remember you teased me about my penmanship. And piece of paper told me to slant you when I wrote cursive. I tried to move on, but I felt too nervous. I grew enough courage and I tried to write. Better yet, you could say that I tried to text and type, but it wasn't the same. I got mad and destroyed my phone. I wasn't ready for change, but I bet you want to know, how am I writing this now? Well, about 2 months ago, I met someone who says she lost someone too, and she's beautiful, and she only writes in blue, and she has a friend who I find quite cool. Believe me, paper, she's not you, but for now she'll do. She's 150 sheets, college rule, and for the first time in a long time, they're helping me make it through. But I'll never forget you, my friends, the piece of paper and the ballpoint pen, till we meet again. Got caught in the moment where I had to look back on my life. Mistakes I made, so sad to say. It was all just foolish pride. Got caught in a moment where I had to realize this is the end. Till we meet again, my only friends. Piece of paper and the ballpoint pen. That's dedicated to anyone who's ever lost someone that means anything to them.